I think the war has been the breaking point. Better late than never. This is really, really an important crossroads, I think, for America in a new phase of what could be a new forever war, because it's bigger than Iran.
Yeah.
But this has been amazing in that it's unified America against Trump.
Do you agree? I mean, is that the optics that we're seeing here?
I think the war has been the breaking point. Better late than never. This is really, really an important crossroads, I think, for America in a new phase of what could be a new forever war, because it's bigger than Iran.
Yeah.
But this has been amazing in that it's unified America against Trump. Republicans, Democrats, everybody in between, especially independents, are deeply opposed to the Iran war. It's unauthorized, it's unwise, and it's deeply unpopular. And I think the politicians are actually behind the country on this. I think you still see some folks kind of moderating and checking the wind. The country does not want this war, does not want more regime change war, and does not want forever war. The problem is that Trump has been all gas and no brakes, and nothing has stopped him until now. Because he's also talking about Cuba, and the country doesn't want more war in Cuba
next, he said,
or
right?
Greenland or Mexico or anywhere else. So, better late than never. But Congress is finally showing a spine and maybe exercising their single most important power, which is to caution the president and hold back the president when he sends young men and women to die.
And Scott Bessent was also on Capitol Hill. There were a lot of hearings. And he was asked about reporting that Politico had that a few months ago that he had almost gotten a fist fight with Pulte. Now, by the way, I know this may sound crazy, but Bessent does talk about getting in fistfights with people, and in fact, he has. So this was not a crazy question. I'll play it.
Independent Americans, the 2026 primary races are taking shape, and you can trade on the biggest political races in America on Kalshi. On Kalshi, you can trade primaries, election outcomes, and the biggest political storylines as they happen. For example, you can now trade on who will be the next governor of California. Will it be Javier Becerra? Will it be Tom Steyer? Or will it be Republican Steve Hilton? Now, Becerra's in the lead, Steyer's in second, Hilton is in third. If you put $100 on Tom Steyer, who's got a 17% chance of winning right now, the max payout will be $553.09. So you can place your bets there. Let's talk about other stuff that you can bet on. Will, for example, Pete Hegseth be out as Secretary of Defense before July 1st? You can bet on that on Kalshi right now. If you vote yes, that he will be out before July 1st, and you bet $100, you could win $2,033.27. I don't think he'll be out by July 1st, but I do think he'll be out by the fall. All right, you can also, as I talked about last time, vote on whether or not the traffic at the Strait of Hormuz will return to normal. $100 bet there, if saying it'll happen before June 15th, would pay out $598.37. And let's talk about another one that I think is very interesting that I told you to watch. Will Trump attend a NBA Finals game? This has changed dramatically. Now it looks like he's going to attend, but if you vote no and you bet $100 and you win, you will make $1,174.30. And here's another one. Will Kash Patel be out as FBI director before August 1st? I think yes. It says it's only a 22% chance, but if you vote yes, if you bet yes and put $100 down, you could win 409 cents. That's how much you could win. Look, on Kalshi, you're trading against your peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. And that changes a lot in politics. But if you listen to the show, you will stay ahead of it, and you will focus on not just what's happening now, but what's happening next. And for a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use the code INDEPENDENT to get $10 when you trade 10. That's Kalshi, Kalshi. You can trade on anything. 18 and older, restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ for those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory. Independent Americans, place your bets on what happens next on Kalshi.
Did you actually tell Pulte you were going to punch him in the face?
No, sir. I actually said I was going to kick his ass.
Good. Okay. Good. I share the emotion.
Tillis is a Republican senator.
There are so many wannabe tough guys in Washington. They have an octagon outside the White House now. So if they want to go fight, they can go out and go.
Well, and apparently
and
it is not coming down.
No,
it is
and
like
let's
the Eiffel
use it.
Tower.
Let's raise some money for charity and have a fight that people might actually want to watch. But there's something deeper here. I think Rubio is calculating. Rubio sees where this is going. Rubio sees himself potentially as the heir apparent or the Republican nominee in the future. And there's a broader context here, which is Americans feel less safe, right? We've got an Ebola outbreak in Africa, Putin slamming into Ukraine. Now you've got Iran hitting Kuwait. We've got the World Cup coming here with no shortage of national security threats. And they just put forward a guy to run the DNI who has no experience. Putin loves this. This is a great day for Putin, a great day for our enemies. And Americans are feeling the human cost. They know that they don't want American sons and daughters to die. They feel the financial costs in terms of gas prices, but they also don't feel safer. And I think that's really going to come home to roost this summer when the World Cup and these huge gatherings of crowds are around, and you're depending on Kash Patel and this guy to keep you safe.
That's just so sad. I'm sorry.
It's worse than sad. I mean,
I gotta say, more than anything,
gone to a commercial.
more than anything, I'm worried about this guy selling our secrets. I'm really worried about that.
Yeah.
I think he's the type. I just feel he's.
You talking about Bill Pulte?
Bill
Yeah,
Pulte.
because this guy is such an important role. He's a traffic cop. He gets all the intelligence from all of our allies and all of our internal agencies. He's sitting there with all the intelligence, and apparently he has no intelligence. Because why would he even take a job like this if he's not qualified? If something happens to America on his watch, heaven forbid.
And this
Right,
has
you
always
would think
been the risk.
a person with any sense of self-awareness would not say no.
Yeah, and it's always been the risk of the government having tons of personal information on Americans. This has always been the worst case scenario.
All right, thank you all very much.
Archipelago, he tells me the left and right are dreams for those without a clue. And when you wake, it's time to grow. And it's not cool to believe in school, but if I can say one thing, I've seen the children of the revolution and the good trouble they can bring. He says the red and blue are dead and independent is an attitude. An island in the sea of rhetoric and archipelago, he tells me the left and right are dreams for those without a clue. And when you wait, it's time to grow.
Powered by Righteous Media.